What's going on, y'all? It's Hiring Talks. This is the channel where we talk about life, mental health, and culture. And today starts the Insight series. So, on the Insight series, there'll be just a lot of different things that we may watch. We may go over. It may be current events. It may be older things, but it's going to be things that just offer a different perspective that I'm going to give my insight on. And I want you all to give your insight too. I want you to comment below and let me know what you think. If there's anything that you want me to watch, if there's anything that may come across your mind, just let me know. Tap in with me. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, notification bell. I'm on the way. I'm on the road to 1K subscribers. So help a brother out. I'm nothing without y'all, humbly. All right, so let's get it in. So this video, former President Barack Obama talks about how he went through substance abuse. Well, he said he used to get high. He had issues with his work ethic coming up, and his dad was gone. Things used to hurt. So we're gonna watch it. This is a short clip. We're just gonna run this clip today, and I'm gonna come back with more content and things of that sort. So yeah, let's get it.
When I was their age, I was a lot like them. I didn't have a dad in the house. And I was angry about it, even though I didn't necessarily realize it at the time.
And I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna be stopping during the video, even though it's only a 2-minute clip. So when he said he was angry, he didn't really realize it. I went through that personally. It was some years back. I just had some things on my shoulders, a chip on my shoulder, I should say. And I didn't really realize that I was taking it out on the world, and it was affecting my mental health, and it was affecting my work ethic and things of that sort, straining relationships that I had because I didn't know I was mad. Like, especially when you're going and you're grind and you're doing this and you're doing that, and just life just going, things that affect you, you may not really realize how it is affecting you, if that makes sense. So yeah, so if you have a chance and you have time to reflect, maybe think about how maybe the things in your past, have you healed from it? Is it interfering with your current life? Is it straining relationships? Are you acting a certain way because of your past experiences? And it wasn't until I went to therapy and I was started reading and I started educating myself that I realized that I was walking around with a chip on my shoulder. And when you do that, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that when you realize what you're doing. So when I say there's nothing wrong with that, I don't want you to be a prisoner of your past. Society, especially the internet, they want everybody to be a prisoner of their past. And you hold the keys to that. Yes, you have to be accountable for the things you do or have did, but you do not have to be a prisoner of your past. So we're going to keep running. That's another video about that too.
I made bad choices. I got high without always thinking about the harm that it could do.
Obama was on that gas. And I say that to say it's illegal in different places. People often go through things and they drink, they may smoke, they may do whatever. It's okay to be human, but you have to realize those things are temporary fixes. Those things are band-aids that aren't going to completely heal what you're going through. So be mindful of the things you consume, especially things that put you in a mind-altering state when you're stressed or you're going through things. So, but I say that to say, look up President Barack Obama. He used to do that. He used to do a lot of different stuff. But just because you used to do a certain thing or you were a certain way, doesn't mean that's your whole trajectory. That doesn't mean that's your future. That doesn't mean that's something you have to be a prisoner of. And he's going to keep talking about other stuff. That's right.
I didn't always take school as seriously as I should have. I made excuses. Sometimes I sold myself short. And I remember when I was saying this, Christian, you may remember this. After I was finished, the guy sitting next to me said, "Are you talking about you?"
See, are you talking about you? He's always been Barack Obama, but he hasn't always been President Barack Obama. He hasn't always been the person he is today. Excuse me. Say he used to sell himself short. You know what I mean? He went through the same stuff that everybody else goes through. He's been through it. to a degree, you know? So I say all that to say that's why he was like, is the guy talking about you? Are you talking about you? Yeah. He went to Harvard, I believe. I have to do my research, but he went to Harvard. That man went to Harvard and he said he used to sell himself short, not caring about school. But you can always change. You can always flip the switch. And it's not just career wise. You can always level up mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, whatever way that you can think of. So yeah.
I said, yeah. And the point was, I could see myself in these young men. And the only difference is that I grew up in an environment that was a little bit more forgiving. So when I made a mistake, the consequences were not as severe. I had people who encouraged me, not just my mom and grandparents, but wonderful teachers and community leaders.
I also want to say, he said he was in an environment that was more forgiving. If you're in an environment that's not as forgiving, or if you feel like you don't have people around you, if you don't have a community, if you feel like you don't, if that's your perception, no matter what is around you, you can be that community for yourself. You can forgive yourself. You can pat yourself on the back. You can keep yourself going. I say have a relationship with God, but if that's not enough for you, you know, people are in different, it is more than enough, don't get me wrong, but people are in different situations right now where their faith may not be as strong, or that may seem like that's not a practical step for them. God still has your back, but you pick yourself up. You keep going. And if you do have a community around you, and you do have family and friends and supporters and things of that sort, you're blessed. If you feel like you don't, you're still blessed. So I say that to say, he is an anomaly because he would achieve, you know, being a president and things of that sort. But as far as him progressing and evolving, it wasn't just because, oh well, he had a community. He was lucky enough to blah blah blah. No, you can do that for yourself too, and then you will encounter people along the way, and hopefully grow with God and realize that you do have a village that supports you, and your village isn't always people that's related to you. Maybe friends, maybe anything, man. You know.
And they pushed me to work hard and study hard and make the most of myself. And if I didn't listen, they said it again. And if I didn't listen, they said it a third time. And they would give me second chances and third chances. They never gave up on me. And so I didn't give up on myself.
I'm gonna say it one more time. If you feel like you don't have anybody, or you feel like other people have given up on you, you don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. If people giving up on you, if you feel like people giving up on you now, if you're doing things, you're trying to be the biggest drug dealer or scammer in the world, yeah, people may not want to support you, or may not. They may just want better for you. So, you know, and those are exaggerated examples, but you don't have to give up on yourself. But you also have to understand everybody may not understand the things that you're doing, and you have to understand the difference of people giving up on you and people offering constructive criticism and just trying to look out for your best interest. If you're trying to go be a rapper or artist or something like that, and your uncle tells you no, go to school, he's not really giving up on you, anything like that. It's just they're just trying to look out for you. So if you feel like you don't have anybody around you, or people don't support you, or everybody gave up on you, you be your biggest supporter, because you're gonna have to do that. You're gonna have to do that, regardless. Even if people do support you, you're still gonna have to push yourself.
I told these young men my story then, and I repeat it now because I firmly believe that every child deserves the same chances that I had. And that's why we're here today. To do what we can in this year of action to give more young Americans the support they need to make good choices and to be resilient and to overcome obstacles and achieve their dreams. When I was there.
So yeah, that's all of it. So when he said being resilient and everybody having the same opportunity and things of that sort, Yeah, I agree. Now he's saying that more from a political standpoint, but I think everybody deserves to have those chances, those opportunities, those resources. You are going to have to be resilient in life, no matter if you're a trust fund baby or if you don't even have socks on your feet. You know, that's an extreme exaggeration, but trust fund baby to someone that may not have much. Now, of course, someone who has more money and resources and stuff, they have more of an advantage in certain ways. But you still have to be resilient. Life, lives, life, no matter what your background is. So, yeah, that's all I got, man. This was just a quick little run through. I'm gonna have more content. I just wanted to give this a good test. Shout out to y'all. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all are the thinkers. We're thinkers around here. So, all my thinkers, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to hear. Um, I have some other videos coming. I'll be uploading frequently. But I do want to have substance to talk about. So, y'all help me out. I definitely have a long list of things that I'm going to get on though. So yeah, but yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe. I said that like a million times, but I need some subscribers. So hey, I gotta stop saying Dang. I'm out. See you on the next video. Peace.